Hi there, I'm DJ Waldow, and I'm turning 50 on February 23rd, 2026. So, over the next 50 days, I'm sharing one thing per day that I've learned over the last almost 50 years on this planet. Today's thing number 4, is get outside. All right, thing number 4, get outside. As I record this, it's beautiful out there. It's like, I don't know, 55 degrees, sunny. It's been raining a ton, but it's beautiful out. I don't actually care if it's raining or if it's cold or if it's snowing, which it doesn't really here in Sacramento. Now, get outside sounds obvious, right? Any mental health, physical health guru will tell you getting outside clears your mind. It makes you physically, you're active and you're walking. But I think it does more than that. Like other people, I'm human. I get frustrated. I get angry. I get sad. I get mad. And I find when I step away from that environment and I go outside, not just away from my desktop or computer or house, but actually outside and physically walk, it clears my mind. And that's important again, both mentally and physically. And also somebody like me as a writer, there's sometimes I get stuck, whether you call it writer's block or whatever you want to call it. I get stuck or my mind is just cluttered with things. I have too many things I'm thinking about. When I get outside, it unlocks something for me. So interestingly enough, this just happened to me the other day as I was planning this podcast. What I try to do ahead of time is to do 50 to 70 things so I could cull it down to a full list of 50. And I was sitting at my computer and I was like, oh, what are the things I'm going to talk about? Geez, I just committed to 50 things. How am I going to actually deliver on these 50 things? And I was like typing into my computer, this thing, that thing. It was a slow go. And all of a sudden I said, you know what? I gotta get out. But I went outside. I walked around the block. I brought my phone with me. I opened up Chat GPT and I literally started walking. On that walk alone, I knocked out 25 things. Now, they weren't all perfect. We talked about perfection. No such thing as perfection. That was, I think, thing number 3. On that walk, my mind just cleared up. All of a sudden, I was in this flow. I was able to just talk about all these things. And again, I was using AI to do it. But in that walk, it was just amazing. I was able to just unlock. For whatever reason, my brain just cleared and I was able to think clearly again. Now, it could be a short walk. It could be a walk around the block. It could be a 45-minute walk like I did the other day. It really doesn't matter. It's just that break in whatever you're doing. And clearly, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a data person. Yes, I watch all this stuff and listen to it and try to hack my life as best I can. But no, this isn't coming from any science foundation or anything. This is just me talking to you and telling you this is proven for me. I know that when I get outside, it's helpful. Some of my best ideas, whether it's personal or business, have come when I've stepped away and walked. Now, I know it's hard, but sometimes that simple change of environment will change your mindset and allows you to think differently, to think more clearly. I found this especially from a mental health standpoint, and we'll talk about that later. I've got a lot of things to talk about around mental health. But I know when I am just in a funk and I feel sad about something, just that breathing in of fresh air, that breathing in, ability to walk around and just not think about anything, just to clear your mind. In many ways, it's a form of meditation. It's not sitting there and eyes closed and trying to get everything out of your brain. Sometimes a lot of stuff comes into my mind as I'm walking around. And other times, I'm not thinking about anything. And I really think that's when the best ideas happen. The other thing I'll say about this, I've found that sometimes I go with a device and sometimes I write down the things I'm thinking about so I can make sure that I can remember them later. But what I've also found that I think is really interesting is a lot of times I don't actually have to write them down. Whatever I'm thinking about, I don't know, there's some science behind this, I'm sure, but it stores somewhere in my brain where it just is there indefinitely. The next time I get to my computer, get to a place where I can write it down, it's there for me. So you don't always have to walk with a device or with technology. I know we want to track everything. I've got this Aura ring to track every single step that I take, but sometimes it's okay just to walk free. The next time you're stuck on something, the next time you're sad, the next time you're mad, the next time you need a change of scenery, step away, go outside, take a walk around the block. I can almost guarantee you're going to feel better. All right, that's it. That's thing number 4. Go outside. As always, if you like this particular thing, the other ones I've done before, the future ones that you don't even know about, please like, subscribe, go to 50things.co, go to YouTube, TikTok, all the different things, share with your friends. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.